Sure I do. How could I forget meeting Brian? I picked up on him very quickly that he was a sharp kid, he was a good kid, he was focused on the work, he was an independent worker, and just kind of went in enthusiastically to any of the work that I brought in. We recall we did visual arts, and we built a giant a coral reef aquarium, that's right, out of a refrigerator box. We were studying the coral reef, that was our geographical area assigned to us. And so I brought in all the supplies to make the sea anemone and the fish and the coral, and do you remember specifically?
We did, I was actually trying to do the seahorse.
The seahorse, right, so you had to mold the seahorse out of model magic.
And what did you do that work for you?
Well, it was pretty fun because instead of learning, we actually got to experience what it was like. Also, especially that we made a model ourselves and we all worked together. And it was also fun because, well, I learned that coral reefs are actually becoming more and more extinct because apparently some people, when they go diving, they break off coral reef parts, or if not, they're just dying because they're not being treated right. Anything, and I said yes, and luckily that day I had my binder, which I hold all my art, and I showed her, and then
your portfolio, right?
Yeah, she was pretty surprised. So she was happy enough to give me a paper and a phone number to call her and Discover Series so my parents could sign me in.
And what do you think about the Discover Series? What are you doing in that?
Well, I like all these different types of classes, and right now I'm in dance, so I get to learn a little bit more about movements and activities.
Ronnie, did you see a change? Obviously he's a lot older now than when you started a couple, 3 years ago with him. What kind of changes do you think that the type of instruction that CCE's teaching artists such as yourself do has helped children like him? Do you see that changes?
Well, my hope for Brian, when I thought of him for the program, was that he would continue the passion that he showed in the classroom and internalize it and broaden it and become a real future a patron of the arts or an artist in any way, form, or even just a more well-rounded individual.
I would tell them that it's pretty much an inspirational program. Inspire kids to do art, dancing, and visualize things by doing them and with other kids. So even if they're not so good at it, they have a chance to learn about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had just heard about the Discover program. It was brand new, and I was asked, all of us teaching artists were asked, hey, if you see a potential candidate, if there's someone out there who you think would be a good fit, just give us their name, and they might even give scholarships, so money's not necessarily a problem. And then when I was teaching Mr. Sidler's class, Brian just stood out. He was the guy, you know, he was a well-rounded kid. But I just thought, this is somebody who's going to benefit from the program, and I hope he can get in. I hope his mother, his parents will allow him, and I'm sure he will succeed. So.
Did you ever have art in school? Did you have like an art class in school at any point in time?
No.
So this was really, in school, this was your first experience with art.